Hello, everybody, and welcome to Endless RPG. Let's make a new party. All right. I'm thinking. Oh. Okay, so the more characters you have, the less money you have. So let's see. We have a bow. We have a staff. Is this someone with a wand? That's a club. Oh, that's a wand. And what? Another mage? No, let's do another frontline. Sword and shield. Sure, let's create a default world with some default characters. I suppose the world is being populated and such? Yeah, well, getting terrain. Oh gosh. Let's begin. You command a group that roam the world and fight, kill bandits, the black-dressed troops, enter towns to do some delivery quests, improve your cars, and path them to victory. Let's see the combat tutorial. Wants to move, I can zoom out. Cool. Yep. Quick to move, blue or dash red. When you move, you can attack. When you dash, you can't. Let's say special ability. Characters that you can affect or mark with the yellow circle. Where am I supposed to click? Click to attack a character in range. Okay, I'm clicking. Click at the right time when attacking. Big circle, small circle? Okay, so you get roughly 1/10 of a second to attack properly.
So frame perfect.
I mean, basically. Alrighty. When I hover over the target, I see like one frame where I can see like a line going to them. Oh, line of sight is apparently blocked.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta push the train.
pass the turn. Let's go up here, I guess.
Line of sight is still blocked.
Okay, then. Since I dashed, no attack.
How is that a flank?
Oh, if they melee attack a character, that is a flank. Ready? Go. Retaliate? Oh, it's this one's turn now. Go up here. Hit 1 in order to declare an attack, which was not in the combat tutorial.
Hooray.
Hey, look, we got clothes and a spear. Where's the party stuff? Dodge 10%, dodge 20%, armor 1. Dodge 15%. Armor 2, but move down. Sure, let's go for this middle one first. Ooh, a crit.
Nice. Wait a minute. Did it bounce? I noticed that on the bar it bounced back.
Like the bar on the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it reaches the end, then it goes back to 0.
Oh, so it goes and then goes back and then it's done?
Yes.
Okay.
At least according to the tutorial. Alright. The mage is dead. Oh! Oh, come on! That was... Okay. Yeah, I thought I was controlling the archer for whatever reason.
I mean, the thing in the top left of the screen, tells you the turn order. The top one is trolling.
And also, big moving circle under the character that's active.
How is he able to attack from so far away? What the? 2 hits?
Yeah, 2 weapons, 2 hits.
Well, that's unfair.
Yes. Oh, and also free retaliate. I'd forgotten about that, right.
At least you're getting power XP?
Yep. I'm sure eventually we'll see what power XP can be used for.
Speed XP.
For being fast. It's like that Final Fantasy game where you get XP from everything. But essentially, my melee combatant can never hit them.
Looks like you're about to be able to.
Okay. Can hit them, but only when they are, like, when I happen to outspeed them from not attacking so much.
Chiba.
I can only do 1 damage at a time. So I'm definitely not thriving in confidence here. Well, we could have done that. Alright. We're all set full. Alright, let's try that fight again.
Oh, hey, it's different people. Looks like there's only
Yes.
one ranged fighter now.
Alright. You go there. Haha, poison immunity. Retaliate. 0 damage. Interesting.
That could be a problem. I get the feeling this is meant to kind of be, once you've trained up a bit more, gotten more equipment.
True.
Like, generally speaking, approaching a magical obelisk that says fighters are going to come out of it isn't really something,
Starting level party should do.
Yeah. Especially since it looks like you can't even hurt that guy with the 3 armor with any of your characters.
No, the magic one can do it. What's that all about? Here, the magic one can deal 1 point of damage.
Great.
Oh yeah, this one can deal 1 point of damage.
Alright.
So do I go after him, or do I try to take out one of the others better?
I would say try to take out one of... Well, the issue is because that character is already almost dead, yeah, go for
Yeah.
the one with the more armor.
Just deal 1 extra point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just work on the mage. Ha!
At least you get power XP.
Yep, I'm still getting experience. Still don't know what the experience will be useful for, but I'm still getting it.
I mean, we saw it like in the party screen where your experience is collecting.
Yes. Alright, we took out a second one of their combatants. Ouch.
Ow.
Oh!
Well, they took out one of your things that can attack him.
Oh, no retaliate option?
It always seems to be a can retaliate, not will retaliate.
I feel like I should have made a slightly different party. Maybe 2 magic users and 2 frontline. Maybe looked at the traits a little bit.
I mean, this is your first time playing, so you're just learning it.
Apparently I already had 14 minutes of playtime going into this. I do not recall actually playing this. So I don't know what I did.
Well then.
Yeah, I think...
Oh.
I mean, screw it, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for the
Just
goal.
keep trying to go for the kill.
Yep. And
Okay,
that ends. Now it's unwinnable.
Oh, apparently escape skips your turn. I thought that was just space that did that. See, if you don't click, it's just that. Alright, what happens if the party gets wiped out? Can you use bow and melee?
Yes, but they can retaliate. Or, if they say retaliate, it's not retaliate if it happens first. That's a counter.
Yes. Another thing to put in the notes. It's not retaliate, it's a counterattack. Let's quit that. Play. Delete this party. Yes. New party. Alright. Where's our magic users? So all elves have high elven spell. The dwarves have bonus to natural armor. Okay. They can dash better. Melee damage +1 and extra health +4. Interesting. I think 1 or 2, dash bonus +2, critical penalty -10%, but power needed up. Interesting, interesting. What's this one that's dual wielding wands? Sure, let's take that. Sure, let's take you. Melee damage +1 and extra health +4. Interesting. Dash penalty down. Oof. Just a detriment. Oh, we can just refresh them. So not just stuck with that. That was... refresh. Melee damage bonus for a mage.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it seems like that, other than the racial bonuses, they just assigned random stuff. Dash penalty down. Power XP, whatever. Mind XP. Okay. +2 health. Because, I mean, that's what you need for a mage, right? Bonus HP.
I mean, health is good.
Health is good.
Health is good. Health is great.
Alright, health bonus +4. But 10% penalty to hit, but 10% dodge bonus. That can be useful. Dash penalty, dodge penalty, and power. Okay, that's just all bad. basic mage. Ouch. Alright, so I'm looking for, like, sword and board type, because that seems pretty useful. Oh gosh. Alright. 2-hit penalty. Okay, you know what? Take you there, and then find someone in... Really? Bonus, and then... Really? So hard to find someone good. Let alone finding a whole party that's good. Okay, perfect. How's this doing? Dash bonus up, hit bonus up. Weaken the melee, but that shouldn't matter if that's actually bringing... If that's actually magic. That doesn't matter. Yeah, elves can just dash better. It's whatever. Accuracy penalty. Health penalty. Oh my gosh. Action penalty. Oh, like initiative. Critical bonus, range damage penalty. Why have so many penalties on, like, the introductory characters? Like, someone's just going... Like, I don't want to just have a starting team that has so many detriments. Magic damage and effect bonus +1. So find someone with a wand to give to them. Movement penalty -1, but dash bonus +1, so it all balances out in the end. Alrighty. AC bonus. Better at magic, that's curious. Action bonus up. Okay, that's good. Okay, then we need... Sure, fine. Click accept. And play. World 1. I guess new world. Hey devs, I think I found a bug.
Oh, hang on, let me look over.
I'm making... I didn't win that fight at the obelisk.
Interesting.
I know the game says that it's paused. So it took the, oh, you were in a fight thing with, oh, hey, your characters are alive after the fight had definitively ended. So obviously you won. Because the fight reached a conclusion, you are alive.
Interesting. And you've got a rune.
Yeah, and I got a room, so that is interesting.
Two offhands.
Offhand only. Thought hand. So there's a lot of magic stuff going on here. This one has nimble dodge bonus stuff. Right, and you had action bonus stuff. Actually, you already have... No, this one has a bonus to dodge. So now it's just even more of a bonus to dodge. So we accidentally have 3 mages.
Well then.
Now this character has thick blood and doesn't take as much bleed or poison damage. So it's still working on the world map. Unfortunately, our party doesn't exist.
Oof.
So I might have kind of bugged the game a little.
Certainly seems that way.
So let's once again go back to the main menu. The map progress will be lost. So once again, make a new party. View the traits. Alright. Mage and... Nope. A mage. Alright. Fighter and a striker. Refresh. Refresh. Alright, mage and a mage. action bonus up. And there we go. Accept. And then we play. So it's notable that the first world that we had made got deleted when we, like, lost. Like, we deleted the party, the world got deleted. But for the second world, we deleted the party, but the world stayed. And it's like, okay, I can understand why, like, maybe your party gets wiped out and you'd want to keep playing in that same world, just with a new party. It seems like stuff will happen. Nope. Nope. Train higher, there's nobody there. Craft stuff. With the silver ingots. Gems and cloth. There's a bandit. What? Oh! I saw that. Oh, that's a lot of folks. This will be fine. Space to wait. And space to wait. Alright, well then. Yeah, go after the person who used Awesome Blow. Try to, you know, finish them off. Retaliate. Thanks for the free experience. Yeah, we're not focusing on you right now, so you go ahead and be warded. Oh no, my mage! No, my mage! Well, I took out one of their units. That's what's important, right?
Sure.
And sure, if I spent, 20 or 30 minutes just looking at the... just looking at the various characters and just making a party, I'm sure I could make a much better party. So I suppose if I have anything to say to the dev team, the game isn't quite as intuitive as you think it is. And also, that bug I found.
Yeah, it's a bit buggy. I'm guessing it could use some more translation work. Because I am guessing that the dev team is English is not the first language. This is, and I'm not saying that because of whatever. It's just I've seen a lot of games that are made by devs with English is not their strongest language, and they have some term choices that don't quite fit. Like, like we mentioned, like with the retaliate, it's not really the right
Yeah.
word for what's going on there. It kind of fits, but not well.
But it.
And then the whole thing with flank, it's just like that's
Yeah, it's
that.
not flanking, it's more of like a weakening, whatever. Oh look, random obelisk.
The controls don't appear to be particularly intuitive.
You have to move and then you can attack. You cannot attack then move, which is different from some other games. Some games have it. D&D is like the most popular form of, grid-based combat, and you can absolutely attack and then move in that. So that's what people expect. But in this, if you attack, you cannot then move.
And it also doesn't seem to be obvious whether, like, choosing to only do one will, like, benefit you in any way. Like, it looks like, only doing one, like, particularly if you only move and don't attack, that you basically, like, get to move again sooner. However, it also could have just been
like,
chance.
If you just move, use no speed bar. If you dash and move extra, then you use half speed bar. But the game doesn't tell you that the speed bar is the initiative.
Yeah.
The little blue line underneath characters is like who's going to take the next turn. If you dash and don't attack, you take a turn faster than if you had done an attack. Doing an attack takes up an entire speed bar. But what if I just end my turn now? What happens? Like, what if I just move without dashing and then end? Does it go to 0? Does it go to half? If you're not going to attack anyway, is there any benefit to not dashing?
Exactly.
The attack thing, like, most of the time, for the attack, it's like, hey, the game rolls a die, and that determines, like, if you hit and how much damage you deal. Here, it's just a QTE. If you don't get above the line, you miss. And the better above the line you do, the more damage you deal. But then it's like, oh, hit chance 50%. It's like, well, 50% is pretty darn likely. Like, I'm sure I could hit 10 of that in a row. Like, if I were to do, like, 1,000 of that 50%, I would get more than half of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, it says 50%, it's really more like 90%. But if someone's not so good at fast reactions, it might be maybe 10% or less for them. Another thing that the game doesn't tell you is that you can actually have a team of 6 members. So what you're supposed to do is, as soon as you begin, don't fight anything, immediately go to town, do some whatever stuff to make money, buy 2 extra members for your party, and then carry on. As opposed to just making a team of 6. And again, making the characters, like, I understand there being negative conditions, just like in general, you have good, you have negative. But it's like, no one is going to want to be an adventurer with a negative condition that affects adventuring. No one is like, oh, I'm like weak and frail, I don't do so much melee damage, let's pick up a club and start doing melees. But with absolutely 0 training, they could instead pick up a wand and be a wizard and just cast spells instead. And then there's
That
this,
doesn't.
like... At least theoretically, maybe that's just a thing for these characters because they have the special trait that they can use magic without needing magic tools or whatever. High Elven spell. Can use spells without arcane items and magic damage effect +1. I click on it, it turns green. Can I do anything with that? I click it, it turns green, but as soon as I move my cursor off, it stops. Is there a thing I can do with that? I don't know. I mean, it looks like I'm still just attacking with my stick. So it's like, getting into the game, it's like, oh yeah, there's so much that's like, the game wants to tell you so much, but it's like, okay, but what did it actually say? Oh, if you equip 2 weapons, you can attack twice. You can go into the, like, party menu and swap around your character's equipment however you wish. In that case, why try to find characters that already have equipment on them? Why not just get the characters and then get the equipment? Why have it be together? If I look at a character and they have, like, a club and a shield, I'm going to think they're a fighter. But then I have to look at their traits and see, oh no, they actually have traits that lean more towards being a mage. Well, now I have to find, you know, someone with a wand or a staff that has traits for being a fighter, and then so I could just swap their equipment around. I accidentally hit space. It deducts almost half of the initiative bar. If a character has the staff, has a stick, they can do a counter attack. Can. That triangle weapon thing that the person has, what is that thing? Sometimes it allows them to deal 2 attacks and sometimes it doesn't. Like, there's lots of questions, but there was at least definitely one bug that we found in this.
Yeah.
And I don't... It might have been 2 bugs that we had found, but we definitely found... Because wait, this was an obelisk. If we immediately quit and hit play, delete the party, new party. Like, I can imagine, like... Yeah, see? If you lose in an obelisk fight, immediately... I don't know if you have to make a new party in, like, the same slot as the last one. Or, say, if you saved on a different party... If you saved, like, on party 1, and they're all nice and safe, and then party 2, you go to an obelisk and die, then you go back to party 1 if you'll just get a free rune. But now if we create a world, will it just fail to generate? So that is some testing that needs to be done. Also, this whole thing where it generates the world, it's like, okay, it's neat that the game has this as a thing, but also considering how, at least with my playstyle, it's so easy to just immediately die and then have to sit through all of this again. Okay, it's looking like it's related, because it stops on creating obelisks, so it seems to be that it doesn't know how to calculate the obelisks because it's saying it's like, oh, well, one of them was defeated, but none of them were defeated, and something hangs up there. So if you lose an obelisk fight and then quit when the game can prompt you to do so, the game doesn't know what to do. And sometimes the world gets deleted and sometimes it doesn't. It usually does, but on one occasion it didn't. So yeah, that's something to to look into.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's a okay game. Again, with a bit more time to really make like a good solid party. Maybe I'll get into this again. I'll actually make a solid party. Like before recording and then give it a good actual authentic attempt. There are some issues like, oh, camping restores 1 HP to every party member every so often, but it can't bring back those that have reached 0. The only way to do that apparently is with the potions that you're given at the start, and maybe you can buy some. That would have been something to have explained. And if healing is the only purpose of camping, that's also something to be explained. And like, why can't I just, like, why have bread? Bread doesn't revive. Why can't I just wait a few days in a camp?